Hey guys, Johnny Caruso back again, and today I wanted to go over a really important topic, and especially if you watched my last videos, this is very important that you need to include in your life, and it all comes with self-awareness and being an observer in your environment or wherever you are, literally observing every single aspect of what's going on in your day. And you're going to start noticing if you actually took the advice that I gave you, the tactics that I gave you in the previous videos, you're going to understand that there's one thing you're going to start noticing. And if you did listen to what I said start to project energy, okay, through yourself in order to fulfill your passions and your dreams. And today, I'm going to talk to you about a topic that's called synchronicity. And what this is being in sync with the exact life path that you're actually supposed to be on. And I know this sounds like crazy stuff to you, but I'm going to explain it because I want you to understand it. And I want to be as professional as I can possibly be. And I want you to show me a little respect and listen to what I have to say. Because everything that I told you in the previous videos, they're steps into creating absolute 100% success, wealth, and abundance in your life. And if you do not follow each and every step that I gave you, then you are not going to notice synchronicity. So with that being said, what synchronicity is being in sync and in tune with significant signs that you are to follow if you are on the right path. And they're going to start appearing to you over and over again. Now, let me just give you an example. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of numerology, but numerology, numbers, all right, guys? This whole world is based off the structure of numbers. Everything that you see has to do with numbers. So numerology is huge. And I don't know if you've ever woken up in the morning and you were having a great day, you were pumped up, ready to go, and you were doing the thing that you want to do. And you start to notice, if you are aware, you start to notice that every time that you look at your clock, every time that you watch TV, you start to see repeating numbers over and over again. And what repeating numbers are, they're guides to your life because everything is in sync with each other. And if you are on the right path, you're going to start noticing the repeating numbers all the time. When I started getting into the law of attraction bit and I started to progress and start really implementing every single tactic that I thought was actually credible, started noticing everything that I was thinking about started to flow, right? Started to flow into my life and I was watching it. It was like a movie. And that's really the best way to describe it. When you start to watch your life pass by you, right, and it's like a movie, it's a movie that you want to be in, then you know you're on the right track. And I started to notice people that I would think about instantly would call me. Even people that I would think about that I haven't seen in such a long time, they would start to appear into my life. But the numerology factor is that when I was on the right track and I knew that something at that moment was going to happen, I would look at my clock and it would basically say like 4:44, 5:55, 3:33. And 222. When all these numbers, every single time I look at my phone, it basically told me that I was in sync with the life path that I'm on. And you may think this is crazy, but like I said, the world is made up of numbers. And when you know that you're on the right track, the numbers will start repeating themselves in your face and they'll start showing themselves. And these numbers are actually very significant. I see 711 all the time. I see 911 all the time. I see 1212. I see 111. And all these numbers have significant meanings. 444 is the greatest one that I've learned so far, that I see every single day. And 333, those two right there are huge for me. 333 and 444, if you look them up, they're considered to be angel numbers. And what they always say is that you're on the right path, that you are being guided. And what you're doing at that present moment when you see 444 or 333 is actually the right thing. So I make all my decisions off of signs that I see. I can even give you a very, very specific detail. A good example. I went to my partner's house one time. We were working on a project together. And I was on my way. I was walking down the street to go to the convenience store. And I felt very, very lucky, like I was about to win something. Okay? Felt it. I felt it. And everything in this world that you do is based off of a feeling. And if you know how to judge the feelings, then you're going to be very, very successful in everything that you do. I was walking down the street and I literally told myself that I'm going to buy a scratch ticket only based off of a number that is shown to me 3 different times. Because if you know anything about this world, good things and bad things always happen in 3s. So when you see a repeating sign of the same number 3 times, those are the ones you want to judge off of. So I seen this sign that popped up 3 different times on my way to the convenience store, and it said 129. It was an exit. It was going to Route 129. And I didn't think it was very significant when I first seen it, but then I seen it the second time, right? So I was like, oh, 129, okay. And I was looking around, still looking around for a sign. And then finally, the very last one was a big sign that says 129. So in my head, I knew that that was the right choice. I knew that I was going to get 1 scratch ticket on the 29th number. You know how when you go into a convenience store and you get all the different scratch tickets, they all have numbers. It says 1 through like 55. That's what I was basing it off of. And I went there and I got 1 scratch ticket on the 29th number. And it was like a $4 million jackpot, right? And I, at that time, didn't think that, I really didn't know if that was the right choice. But when I scratched that very first scratch ticket, I won $300. $300. And that was the most I've ever won on a scratch ticket ever. But it just so happened to be my very first scratch ticket that I bought. And it was only 1. And it was the number 29. Now, is that significant or is it not? I take these things as signs. And I know every single time that I do something and it comes out correctly, it was because I followed my feeling about it. It's your intuition. You got to be in sync with your intuition. Your intuition needs to make every single decision for you. Sometimes your mind, when you are not following the feelings correctly, your mind may trick you. You might think of one thing first, right? And then most people, what they tend to do is they tend to go to the second thing that pops up in their mind. Wrong. You always go with the very first thing that pops into your head because it's always the correct one. And I've followed this pattern ever since I started to become successful. And it truly made a significant difference. So if you can do that, right? If you can start to follow your intuition the correct way and be in sync with your surroundings, follow the signs. They're pointed out to you every single day. You just need to observe more. And that's the problem with society, is that we feel that we need to follow what everyone tells us to do. Wrong. You do not follow anything that anyone tells you to do. You only follow what you feel is right. Only that. And if it doesn't feel right to you, get out as fast as you can, because it's your intuition, your subconscious telling you that it's wrong and you need to get the hell out right now. So, synchronicity, guys. Follow the signs that stop pouring into your life. Become in sync with everything, your surroundings, everything. And this is why in the last video I told you need to be in a 100% positive environment. Because if you are in a positive environment, then it's more likely for you, right, to feel always good, right? And always see the signs as they come. Now, once you hear this video, I want you to stop paying attention. And I want you to consider the fact that there is no such thing as coincidences, because there isn't. Coincidence is a stupid word, and I erased it out of my vocabulary because there is no such thing. There is absolutely no such thing. It's only things that are supposed to happen, right? And they happen because you thought about it. It happened because you're in sync with what you want. And that's it. So guys, please, 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 if you didn't watch my last videos, go watch my last videos, start implementing them into your life, and then I want you to take this step, and I want you to start becoming aware of your surroundings. Self-awareness is the biggest factor to being successful. In my book, someone may have a different opinion than me, and that's absolutely fine because everyone has a different way of seeing things. But I feel like my opinion is very important because I've actually been in a spot where I was not observant whatsoever. I didn't think before I spoke, and everything kind of just turned out wrong for me. So when you guys start doing this, I know that it's going to change everything for you significantly. And that is what I'm here for. I'm here to be your mentor. I don't care. If you have any question that you want to ask me, I probably will have an answer. And if I don't have an answer, I'm going to find it for you. So please, guys, subscribe to my page. I'm going to make tons and tons of more videos like this. If they help you, please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. This is greatly appreciated because this is my passion. This is truly my passion. I'm living it right now. And if I have as much feedback as I can possibly have, then it's going to help me help you way better. So thank you guys for watching my video. Please do yourself a favor and take care of yourself and become more aware. All right? Self-awareness, baby. Self-awareness. Love you guys. Have a good day, all right? Thank you.